I don't know why it didn't rejoin me, but whatever. So retarded. Why the fuck do they have leave penalties in fucking social games? It's the most retarded shit ever, bro. These are the reasons why Halo's fucking dead. It's like, you know, when you make the game unfun to play. Alright, something's fucked up. Why is everything launching on the right side? Hold on a second, guys. I can't see anything because it just opened up the game on my right monitor. This is the second game to do this tonight. What was the other? The one I was just playing.
You're wrong! You're fucking poor!
Alright, let me see. Just curious if, system, display... Yeah, bro, it set my other monitor as my primary display. Once again. Piece of shit. Forget where you go. They made the settings shitty in this. Advanced display, maybe. No. Fuck. Dude, they fucked up. Like, I really genuinely fucking hate the Windows 11 settings. Like, they absolutely fucking just made it so unnecessarily complex. They had a list of settings before, and now everything's hidden in a fucking sub-menu. Alright, there we go. Shit pisses me off, man. I really dislike Windows 11. So far, it's an absolute downgrade compared to 10. Like, nothing is more intuitive, it's just different looking. Like, Windows doesn't have the right to have an Apple-esque operating system because Apple's operating systems work so flawlessly. And Windows has never been a flawless experience. So emulating a company that has a perfectly optimized, you know, user experience with no real issues whatsoever, when you don't have that same stability, is retarded. No, you can't install it still, because it's not going to get updates in like 3 months. So it's going to have a shit ton of security breaches and shit. So, you cannot keep Windows 10 around. They're ending support for it this year. I think in like September. I will never have Linux.
Gods are watching.
I'm going monk mode. Yeah, pretty much I'm already a gaming monk. How is a dude in his mid-20s not interested in sleeping with women? One, I'm not in my mid-20s, I'm in my late 20s now. And two, it's not that I'm not interested, it's that I don't really want to go through the effort. I don't want to go through the effort of modern dating.
Fatality confirmed.
And Shaka Gaming with the 2. Griffin, where's your Aerith body pillow? Still over in Japan, because I never bought one. I mean, would you not vet your potential wives carefully? Are you just gonna marry the first thing with the pair of tits that looks in your direction?
Iron within, iron without.
If you had a version of yourself that was female, would you still date? Why would I want to date myself? That's like dudes who are just, you know, autistic as shit and they want to date a guy with titties. Why do you want to date a man?
He was weak, so he died.
I don't want to travel, so I'm good.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
Frag grenade out.
Send him with the 5. I enjoyed Doom, the Dark Ages, but it's the weakest entry in the series. I really hope they go back to 2016 formula with speed of Eternal. Yeah, I mean, I think 2016 is the winning formula. It's the least, you know, controversial of the 3. So everybody likes 2016, and then there's some people that don't like Eternal, and then there's some people that don't like Dark Ages. Like, 2016 is the answer. Just make more games like that.
Nice cock. Perfect.
Z-Herb with the 50. Appreciate it, man. Australia's going to be fun. Our left-leaning government, Labour, won, and our right-leaning government, the coalition, broke up after 80 years, so at least two-party system is dead here for now. But the left-leaning government has no real opposition now. You know, maybe that's for the best, and the new party can rise from the ashes and actually, you know, do something meaningful now that the old leadership's fucking dead. Could also be, you know, for the better, if you want to look at the silver lining of things. But, yeah. Because in a lot of these countries, like, you know, especially Australia and the UK, you know, the Conservative Party is just literally a bunch of leftists in disguise. So maybe you'll actually get, like, real right-wingers in a right-wing party. Because, you know, like, in the case of the UK, it's like, do you want 10,000 Pakistanis or 15,000 Pakistanis? That's, like, literally your choice when it comes to voting. So.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
Why is this game so fucking loud?
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
I have never fucked with the audio settings.
Terrorize our foes.
Brandino with the 5. Griffin, what Nintendo franchise do you think will surprise us on Switch 2? Also, Bobby Kotick said Shigeru Miyamoto is the GOAT. I don't know, honestly. I guess, like, the pipe dream is F-Zero. I think that'd be interesting if they put that. I think that Kirby Riders game was like the big surprise as far as returning franchises go, but maybe there'll be more. Chaka Shaka Gaming with the 2. When's the wedding you and Aerith have planned? Never. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, the Star of David is a must, man. Wait, do I go to Cloud's hometown first or Zach's and OG Final Fantasy? Well, you can skip Zach's altogether, I'm pretty sure, so. You love this new Doom? Dude. Nice, man.
Gods are watching. Times.
I don't know if they're gonna keep making Doom or not, but I'm not sure. They'll at least put out the DLCs for Dark Ages because they already sold them, but I don't know.
The moment is now. Our warband holds the advantage. New rally point established.
I can't afford this shit!
He was weak, so he died.
Got him.
Gods have further use of me.
Ah, shit.
Black Legion stands 1,000 hosts strong. The moment is now.
Chaka Shaka Gaming with the 5. Do you think Sora looks like Cloud and Aerith's kid? Uh, probably not. It's probably just because the characters are drawn by the same guy, so they look similar. And when do you predict the remake will release on Switch? I think it's this fall. Is that what they said? So I would imagine like a few months after the Switch 2 launch.
Releasing frag grenade.
Damn, bro. That was a no-win situation. Dreamcast guy platinum Doom the Dark. Yeah, it's not a hard game to platinum. It's basically just beat the game and then get the collectibles, which the collectibles are all marked on the map, so.
Halfway there.
You could easily platinum it on your first playthrough if you just made sure to collect everything.
Special deployment ready. I will not fail, Perturabo.
No, they should... Dude, after playing an hour and a half of that fucking new Colossus game, nope, Wolfenstein deserves to die. That degenerate slop has been permanently, you know, ruined.
He was too frail for this war.
And everyone at Machine Games should be sent to, you know, a functioning chamber.
I turn the tides.
That was genuinely one of the most disgusting games I've ever seen in my life.
What iron already owns. Command, dominate and defile. Iron endures all.
Yeah, it pretty much is leftist fetish porn. It's leftist fetish porn for them to take out their rage on Donald Trump winning the election. It's just pitiful.
Throwing frag grenade. Brother's dead. I am not so easily slain. 3 minutes remain. Terrorize our foes.
So irritating how you can't throw your grenade up there. You should easily be able to. Nah, dude, the definition of tyranny is not allowing people to steal from stores, you know, law enforcement, all this other shit. Unless you're getting robbed at gunpoint, do you truly have freedom? I hate the fact that anything that includes Nazis in media nowadays has to allude to Trump. Yeah, I mean, that's literally all it is. That's literally all it is now. That and the tribe constantly having to portray themselves as the victim. Leftists literally refer to anything they don't like as Trumpian. Yeah. I mean, lefties have gone completely mask off recently, so they want you dead. It's not even up for debate anymore. I don't understand the logic of trumping, and so he's only a Nazi in the sense that they claim he's a white supremacist. That's it. That's what Nazi means to shitlibs. If you want white people to have any sort of existence, you're a, you know, hateful, fucking racist, bigot Nazi. You know, if you don't bend over for the Browns and just, you know, get robbed with a smile on your face, watch your women get raped, your job's offshored, you know, everything else. Like, watch society crumble with a smile, or else you're a fucking piece of shit Nazi, is basically the lefty logic. Griffin has black fatigue. I'm pretty sure everybody does at this point, bro. Even other black people have fucking black fatigue. These ghetto fucks are obnoxious. Ghetto culture needs to be eradicated. It is a literal fucking plague in every single place that it's introduced. Yeah, you hear more black people talking about black fatigue than even white people, because, you know, they have to live with it. So, that's the thing, is black people are the most affected by black fatigue, because they have to live amongst, you know, the Shaniquas and their 8 fucking kids, and the fucking degenerate-ass behavior. So, they're the most affected. So, yeah, you hear more about black fatigue from other black people than anybody else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has black fatigue, bro. Nobody wants to be around these people.
Special deployment ready. He was too frail for this war. I am not so easily slain.
Griffin got the white fatigue. Yeah, when it comes to fucking self-hating whites, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Which is basically my entire area. So...
Throwing frag grenade. Iron endures all. The moment is now.
No, the only way it gets fixed is if we have extreme punishments for minor crimes. That's the only way this ever gets fixed. Is we gotta start taking hands. It's the only way to curb it. No one's afraid of consequences, so therefore, you know, the consequences don't fucking matter. Did I see Fortnite's back on the app? Why would I see if Fortnite's on the App Store? I don't care. I've played Fortnite twice in my entire life, and that's it. And I'll probably never play it again.
I am not so easily slain. The Imperials are close to victory.
I've never really thought Scarlett Johansson's that hot, to be honest. She's one of those butterface mids that people just like because she has big tits.
command is halfway there. Iron within, iron without. Death cannot claim what iron already owns.
Am I waiting for the housing market to crash to buy? No, I don't want to buy a house here at all. So, I'm not going to buy a house until I move. But I have to save up for a down payment, which I haven't done. Yeah, I don't know, guys. When you take away the titties from most of these so-called attractive women, they're not really that attractive, in all honesty. Most of these chicks with big tits, people have inflated opinions on because their chests are inflated. So, I don't know, bro. I don't get the hype. Face is the most important feature. Everything else is meh. To be fair, all women have to do to get attention is exist. Yeah, literally. That's what drives these fucking hags so crazy. It's like, you know, a 20-year-old girl who works at, like, fucking McDonald's or whatever is more appealing to, like, a multi-millionaire guy than a 30-something-year-old boss babe who's, like, a corporate executive or some shit. And it drives these fucking hags crazy. There's no such thing as a girl with a nice face who's 300 pounds, bro. The face is the first place that shows fat. Like, your face is the #1 way to judge if somebody's fat. So, their face would look like shit if they're 300 pounds. Name one hot chick, the chick from Blade Runner 2049. There you go. Yeah, bro, that's the thing, is not a single guy cares about how much money a woman's making unless he's just looking for a quick, easy payout. That's it. That's literally it. And it drives these boss babes crazy. Because, like, I worked so hard. Why can't I get a good man? And it's like, because you're a fucking unstandable, stuck-up, pompous cunt. Who's long past her prime, brings nothing to the table that anyone cares about. And you're annoying as fuck to be around. That's why all these women, you know, virtue signal over the age gap so much, even though when they were in their 20s, they were getting blown out by a bunch of 40-year-old men. So...
Resupply cache. Back to the home.
Yeah, unfortunately, my area is just filled with, like, the boss babe phenotype. Because of all the gubbies and fucking government contractor types. You know, pretty much you can't survive in my area unless you're, like, a full-time, you know, worker. So the only type of women in my area are the boss babe, you know, college educated, I care about my career types. Which is another reason why I'm not really in a rush to date at all. Because it's like the pool of people I can pick from, it's like, yeah, I don't fucking care.
Scanning for next conquest. Stealth ready. Our warband holds the advantage.
Yeah, but what house am I gonna make him a house? Like, yeah, in theory, sure, but when houses are fucking $1.5 million for anything above the size of a backyard shed, you have to have both people working in order to afford the down payments. So, I mean, think about it this way, guys. Like, I basically would have to save up the average home price just to buy a house in my area just for the down payments. Like, the average home price in the US is like $400K, right? I would basically have to save up the price of a whole ass house just in order to make the down payment on a normal sized home in my area. So it's just not realistic. So yeah, you can say, oh, you can make a girl boss into a housewife. It's like, no, you fucking can't. Unless you're just a multi-millionaire, it's not gonna happen. So, you know, if you put, you know, 20% down on a $1.5 million home, then when you have to pay all the fees and everything on top of that, you're probably gonna be close to 400K. And that's if you can find a decent house for 1.5 million. And that's a big if. A lot of them are even more expensive. So, like, let's just say I saved everything I didn't need to spend. I would have to save for 7 years at my current income, all my disposable income, for 7 years basically, in order to buy a house. So at the very best, I would be getting married and having a house at age 35, pretty much. Like, doesn't that just sound wonderful?
None hide from my gaze. Blind them. I turn the tides.
Might as well take yourself out back to the... That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just, it's pointless. There's no point in trying to buy a house in this area. 35 is not young, bro. 35 is not young. 35, you're halfway done with life.
Further use of the Imperials are close to victory. The Imperials are close to victory. was weak, so he died. Stealth ready. Allied.
Yeah, the midlife crisis is a marketing ploy. Griffin's ready to date single. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. I will never be that desperate. I would rather die a miserable, lonely old fuck than ever have to deal with a single mom. I'm not doing that shit. You don't want to bang MILFs, and you're absolutely not gonna end up with Melanie Mack. Oh yeah, dude, what a dime piece. Dude, she's 13 years older than me. Imagine everything she could teach me. Wow. Griffin ain't man enough to raise another man's kid. Yeah, exactly. I'm not man enough to step up, dude. Yeah, I don't know, bro. The cuck lifestyle is crazy. Seeing the state of the country, I don't blame the guys to go to the Philippines, get a cheap home and a young wife. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to live in the Philippines, and I wouldn't want to bang a Filipino, but, you know, to each their own. Yeah, I don't know, bro. The third world shit does not appeal to me at all. Like, oh boy, dude, I can't wait to date a chick that doesn't even speak my fucking language. Wowie zowie, what an epic win. And then the kid that I have with her will look nothing like me, too. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat. Yeah, it is sad, bro, because, like, the thing is you hear all these, like, horror stories of these guys who do the passport bro shit, and, like, they just have this massive amount of regret and everything. Or, you know, the Filipino or Vietnamese chick divorces them and they lose all their shit. Or they get forced to take in the family and all this. It's like, yeah, no shit, retard. What did you think was gonna happen? No, it's not that they haven't tried to hook up with women in their own country, it's that they can't. So it's like, this is what I don't get, bro. It's like, alright, women won't date you in your own country, but you're gonna go to another country where, you know, if those women were in your country, they'd want nothing to do with you, but because you have a tiny bit of money, all of a sudden you're like this hot commodity. It's like, yeah, you're literally just being used for your cash. But these guys are too fucking stupid to realize it. It's retarded. They fall for that Asian women are submissive. Yeah, Asian women are like the most materialistic and money-grubbing probably group of chicks out there. Like, they genuinely just care about the money.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
That's it. Their entire culture is predicated on, you know, getting a wealthy husband. That's it. They don't care about anything else. That's why people think they're trad. It's like, yeah, they're Asian trad, but they're not Western trad. And a lot of Asian women, once they become married, are super domineering and, you know, push the men around and stuff. It's like... yeah, a lot of these dudes don't understand what they're actually getting. Nero Redwood with the 5. People are butthurt over Randy Pitchford telling a fan that if they're a real fan, they'd buy Borderlands 4 for 80 bucks. Yeah, it makes me want to buy the game even more now, because, you know, the broke boys are upset. So, just like Battlefield 2042, even if I never play the game, I'll buy the $100 edition or whatever the fuck it's called. Wait, Linus is a loser? No, I know, dude. Who would have thought the scrawny, white, nerdy dude with the Asian wife is, not exactly the Giga Chad of the world. Dude, that stereotype is so fucking true where I live. Like, basically every younger white dude you see who's, like, in a couple is with a fucking Asian chick. Like, it's, like, not even remotely uncommon. It's just so normal to see everywhere. Like the nerdy white guy with his Asian girlfriend. It makes me sad, bro. It's like... come on, dude. Break free. Yeah, like Carl Jobs, dude. Hello, legends. Today we'll be speedrunning, importing my, you know, Asian child bride from fucking Vietnam. Although I think, what, she's Chinese? I have no clue. I have no clue. It doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, Mr. Pickup Artist himself had to have a mail order bride. Yikes. No wonder why that business didn't take off.
The moment is now. Tossing frag grenade. We are siege breakers.
Midnight Mallwell with the 2. What's the game you played in Hippo Zone's Epic Games? It was probably either Vermintide 2 or Doom 2016 would be my guess. That was the footage I used back then primarily. You say that, but they will save you in your 30s. The Asian one. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to be saved then.
The moment is now.
I don't know, bro. There's just something about Asian women that I don't find attractive.
He was too frail for
So,
this war.
All right,
just
awesome.
not my
Thanks, nigga.
type.
All right.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Resupply cache, part of the plan.
Well, Koreans are all fake, bro. Most of them don't even look like they actually look in person. They've all had plastic surgery and shit.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
It was the game with the dual blades. Yeah, that's Vermintide 2 then. That would be Vermintide 2.
Allied casualty.
Nah, it'll be like if you have your half Asian kids, people will think you just adopted them. Like, oh, that was so great of you to adopt those kids from China. It's like, no, they're mine. Be like, oh, really?
Special deployment ready.
Ah, didn't turn fast enough.
Abandon, dominate, and defile. New magazine in.
Is skin color dependent on the woman? No. No. It depends on whether or not your skin color is a recessive or dominant gene. So for white people, skin color is a recessive gene. For like black people, for you know, Asians and others, it's a dominant gene. So it dramatically depends on your genetics, but yeah. It's like white facial features a lot of time are more dominant. That's why, like, most people, you know, the most beautiful black women that people always talk about are half white. Like, you know, Beyonce or Zendaya or all these other ones that people, you know, simp out over. They're half white, or at least partially white. So they have the white facial features. Ryan Miller with the 5. Did you hear on Marco Rubio bodying the Senator of Merit? Yeah, he said, like, the one you had margaritas with, and then he started spurging it. Yeah, I heard that. The self-awareness of the Dems is astounding. Yeah. They're more outraged about some fucking gang member getting deported than anything else, and it's very telling. That issue cannot poll well for them at all. And Shaka Shaka Gaming with the 2. Have you played the Yakuza series? No, I have not. I have not. And Z-Herb with the 10. I remember this TikTok couple with this tall, skinny guy who wasn't attractive, but had a hot wife. She was an Asian mail-order bride, lol. She had an OnlyFans, and people was like, that makes sense. Yeah. Imagine that, dude. You get your Asian trad wife, and then you pimp her out on a porn site. You know, truly the trad Western woman that you've been missing out on, right? It's just pitiful, dude. Very fucking pitiful.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Why is it always half white, not half black? Because they already look black, so you have to point out the fact that they're half white. Like, everyone already looks at, like, a mixed race black guy and be like, yeah, that guy's black. Because, you know, the black genetics are, you know, dominant when it comes to appearance. So you don't have to point out the fact that he's half black. You have to point out the fact that he's half white because it's not visibly apparent. It's like with Asians, you know, they still look Asian, but you have to point out the fact that they're, you know, mixed white. Because they still look Asian either way.
Our warband holds the advantage. Death cannot claim what Iron already owns. He was too frail for this war.
It's her body, her choice, dude. If she wants to sell herself on OnlyFans, that's her right as a woman.
Dude, honestly, some of these OnlyFans whores should just be, like, pulled out in the street by their fucking hair and just shot. Honestly, like, they're such degenerate shit. Like, this is the thing. The top donors to OnlyFans chicks and the OnlyFans chicks themselves should just be lined up and shot, bro, honestly. Kill them all. If you're in the top 10% of OnlyFans donators and you're an OnlyFans whore, just line them all the fuck up and just have, like, one of those, you know, missile defense turrets. Just light them the fuck up and hole punch their asses. Like, if you've given more than $1,000 to OnlyFans hoes, then you should just be killed on the spot.
I will not fail, Perturabo. Special deployment ready.
Like, these guys who enable this behavior, though, are almost worse. So, they also need to face the penalties.
The moment is now.
Dude, if a girl's saying that she's gonna quit her job and do OnlyFans, she already has the OnlyFans. Women don't say, I'm going to do something. They say what they've already done. It's like, you know, the women who ask, like, oh my god, can I just have sex with this guy this one time? Like, the hall pass shit. If your wife or girlfriend ever asks you for, like, a hall pass, or what person would you cheat on her with, any of that type of shit, she's already cheated on you. She's just trying to, like, you know, basically damage control it. So if a girl's saying, oh, I just want to quit my job and make an OnlyFans, she already has the OnlyFans. It just isn't making any money.
Special deployment ready. Eyes on the times. Our warband is halfway there. Allied casualty.
You gotta remember, women are super indirect with how they communicate. So if they're like pussyfooting around the idea of something, then they've already done it.
New rally point established. Now is the time.
Personally, I never got the appeal of Hooters, but you know, to each their own. I didn't really want to go to a restaurant that makes you want to jerk off. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? It's like going to a strip club, man. Like, why do you want to just go there and have like some fucking half-naked chick like dance in front of you? I don't get the appeal.
Deployment ready.
I don't get the appeal.
Victory is within
Like, yeah,
our
let me go to a
grasp.
public place where I'm gonna pop a fucking chub looking at naked women. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not, like, degenerate enough for that.
Supply cache. Parts
Not my thing. But it's like the guys who pay strippers to basically be their therapists. You know, they'll pay strippers just to, like, go and talk to them. It's, like, pitiful, dude, honestly. It's very sad. It's the only female attention they can get. They're, like, actually starving. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really think it matters that much. I could care less if I get female attention. But some guys, I guess, need it. Some guys, I guess, need it. I mean, I guess maybe if you go from, like, being in a long-term relationship or married or whatever, and you have, like, that massive discrepancy, maybe it's a little more, you know,
terrorize our
I guess,
foes.
soul-crushing. But honestly, I don't really give a shit. If I don't talk to a woman for the next year, it doesn't really bother me. I don't really give a shit. I don't need to go pay some stripper to fucking talk to me. But I guess if you go from like that, you know, other side of the equation, from having a ton of female attention to having absolutely none, you're just out there like starving, bro. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it'd be just another Wednesday if I don't talk to women, so it's like, I don't really give a shit. In our early 20s, going to the strip club itself was an event. Just going in and having some drinks with the boys. Yeah, I don't really go out drinking, so I've never really been a bar, nightclub, or any of that type of shit person, so. It makes you happy psychologically. That's why if you're sexually attracted to it. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah. Everybody wants female attention, but it's like, I would never, like, actively pay for it. It's like, don't care enough. No, I play first-person shooters with keyboard and mouse. I think going to a strip club would be more depressing than fun. I agree, honestly. I don't know. I can't say for certain because I've never been, and I probably never will. So I have no idea. But I would imagine so. Today, people just go out in groups and conversate within that group. No one goes to a bar to meet people anymore. Yeah. And if you don't have a group to conversate with, you just don't go out at all, like myself. Yeah, most people don't want to, like, conversate in public. So, if you don't know someone, they look at you like you're some sort of, like, fucking alien if you try to talk to them. Like, even, like, prime example, bro, this has happened to me a few times recently. Like, when I'm walking into the gym, if there's someone behind me, I'll, like, stop and hold the door for them. And, like, you can just see the look of panic on their face. It's actually kind of sad, bro. Like, there's people genuinely are, like, in fear of public interaction nowadays. No, it was other guys. When I go to the gym, there's not really a lot of girls there. I mean, there's a few, but not a ton. It's mostly just other guys. But, yeah, like, they'll, like, look up very briefly or go like, thanks.
All right, awesome. Thanks, nigga. All right.
It's like, bro, what the fuck? You don't even have to say anything. I don't really give a shit. But it's like, damn. You can just, like, see the look of panic on their face. Because they have to engage in social interaction.
Our warband holds the advantage.
Well, they'll say, like, thanks, super muted. Like, thanks. Like, maybe.
Now is the time. The True gods have further use of me. The moment is now ready. I will not fail, Perturabo.
Gotta go take my dog in to get groomed tomorrow. Griffin wants to hear thanks, bro. No, I don't want to work out with other people. Dude, I do my 3 to 4 sets on one machine, go to the next machine, next machine, next machine, and then I'll either get on the treadmill or the bike. I don't need anyone to work out with. Nor do I want to work out with anybody because it would just take longer.
Cannot claim what iron already owns.
I don't really enjoy going to the gym, so I just want to leave as soon as possible.
Now is the time.
Like, I just want to do my shit and get out. So I'm not looking to conversate either.
None assail the Iron Warriors. Loading magazine. Frag grenade deployed. Feel all to me.
No, there's no rowing machine at my gym.
The moment is now.
Bro, there was this one gym I used to go to, and they had this machine that I absolutely loved. It was like basically a rope pulley machine. So it's like basically, you know, like the pulley systems that like a ship's mast would have, where you like pull the rope down, but it would basically be like an infinite circle, essentially. And you would just keep pulling the rope down. And it was like a really, dude, honestly, that was like one of the best full arm exercises I've ever felt in my entire life. Like that shit, if you did it for 30 minutes, your arm would feel like it literally got shredded up with like fucking razor blades, bro. That shit absolutely carved your arms, like every part of it. The wrist, the forearm, you know, the biceps, the triceps, parts of your chest. Like, that was like a full arm workout. And I used to love that machine. But no other gym I've been to has one. Which is kind of
All right,
sad.
awesome. Thanks, nigga.
But
All
yeah,
right.
if I had like room for gym equipment, that would be the first thing I buy. Because I love doing that. I used to do it every day.
And is halfway there. Now is the time. He was weak, so he died.
Let's see. Midnight Moa with the 2. I'm playing Doom Dark Ages on Nightmare. It's tough. Yeah, I can imagine. Is it a nightmare? Ha 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 ha. I don't have the DSP laugh button still. I need to add that one. But yeah. Good luck to you. Then Nero Redwood with the 5 sent me to Doom Dark Ages video. I know it's technically late for you, but will you be getting the videos? Possibly. As long as it's not like an hour, we can maybe watch it. I don't know. I guess it depends on what time and shit it is. Ryan Miller with the 5. If you're in a committed relationship and your own partner's on OnlyFans, you have to question if your values and boundaries really align. Well, dude, if if you're in a committed relationship and she has an OnlyFans, then you're not in a committed relationship. It's as simple as that. If you have a girlfriend that's whoring herself out on the internet for $5, you're not in a committed relationship. She hasn't committed anything to you. She's selling the thing that you get for $5 to other guys. So, there's no commitment at all. Maybe Griffin should get leg surgery so chicks find him attractive. Fuck no. I'm not gonna cripple myself for an extra 2 inches of height. That is retarded as fuck.
I will not fail Perturabo. Now is the time. Front grenade out. 3 minutes remain. Terrorize our foes. Iron within, iron without. Is ready. The moment is now. Eyes unreachable.
Shit.
The grandfather's gifts.
Griffin said Doom was good, but the game seems to have flopped in sales. Yeah, well, I mean, those two things aren't mutually exclusive. Griffin is proud to be a short king. Yeah, that's right. I would rather replay Doom 2016 than Eternal at this point. At least you're not as short as for Tank. I don't even know how tall he is, nor do I really care. But yeah, I would assume he's like probably a 5'6" manlet if I had to take a educated guess.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Oh, what the fuck happened? Why did it stop matchmaking? POS. Ooh, I'm not listening to this song. What should I play next? Nah, dude, the thing is, if you're 5'11 and you have to lie about being 6 foot, then you're attracting the wrong type of people. If you have to lie over something that fucking retarded to get a girl's attention, then, you know, it ain't worth it in the first place. She ain't the one, bro. Girls walk around with tape measures now? Probably, yeah. That's why you gotta walk around with a scale. That's all you have to say is, I'll tell you how tall I am if you
All
tell
right,
me
awesome.
how much
Thanks,
you
nigga.
weigh.
All right.
Just say, you know, alright, bet, but you have to tell me how much you weigh.
Death cannot claim what iron already owns.
When I first clicked on before, you could have been talking about my uncle. He goes to strippers to talk. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, I mean, it's like an actual thing. Like, I've seen videos like strippers talking about it. Like, a lot of the guys who pay for like the private dances and stuff just want someone to talk to, and it's like cheaper than going to a therapist. So, it's like, I mean, I get it, kind of, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. Who the fuck was just talking? I didn't even think this had audio chat. Okay, it is on.
I will not fail Perturabo.
There we go. Nah, I have it on push to talk so nobody can hear me, but I thought I had turned it off. Yeah, that shit's sad, bro, honestly. I don't know. Luckily, I've never felt, like, genuinely lonely in my life, but I'm sure it eats some people up, man. I don't know.
Frag grenade deployed. I am not so easily slain. Casualty reported. A welcome resource. Tossing claw.
No, I bought my dog because I've wanted a dog since I was, like, 5 years old, bro.
Gods have further use of me.
I've wanted a dog ever since I was a kid. My parents just never wanted to get a dog, so as soon as I was in an apartment that would allow me to own a dog, I got one. So I was already on the waiting list for my dog before I moved into this place, because once I found out that, you know, they allowed dogs at this place, I had went ahead and, you know, put in my reservation for my dog. So.
Not so easily slain.
Well, this place has hardwood floors, so that's the thing. Yeah, if it was like a carpeted apartment, then yeah, I don't think I'd be allowed to have a dog. That's usually how it goes. But since it's hardwood, all you have to do is just vacuum it up, so. Yeah, it's an AKC, accredited golden. I have his certificate and everything. He was $3,500.
Death cannot claim what iron already owns. Allied casualty. We are siege breakers. Releasing front.
Yeah, you want to get your dog from a reputable breeder if you can, because you know they're gonna have less health problems most likely if they were bred properly, and then also, you know, they'll actually be taken care of and not just thrown in a fucking pen, basically. I don't know. Or, you know, the dogs haven't been bred to the point where they're gonna have a bunch of genetic defects and stuff. Well, you can get dogs for $75 if you want, but if you want a purebred cat, for example, like whatever, what's that fucking like blue cat or whatever that people pay out the ass for? Like, cats are not cheap either, so it just depends. If you want a stray of anything, they're cheap. But if you want like a purebred kitten, then they're expensive. So it just depends. But yeah, if I'm gonna have a dog, I wanted to make sure I got a good one. Yes, I'm talking about you, doggy. Good boy. Good boy. Yep, you gotta get groomed soon. He's gonna go get his fresh cut. Hey, buddy. I know. You sweet boy. Ryan Miller with the 5, not to mention you're paying $5 to be ignored by a girl who doesn't even know you exist, and people have gone homeless due to them using their own say. I know. It's like the mobile game addicts, but even more sad. And what's even more pitiful is the guy that they're talking to, and yeah, I said guy, is some Indian dude that's being paid pennies on the dollar to run the OnlyFans girls' DMs. What are you doing? He's over there pouting because I won't get up. Yeah, I rate the cock 8 out of 10. Please put inside me. Bro. Shit's so sad. I go to the gym full of dog hair. I mean, I do have dog hair on me pretty much all the time, but yeah, I don't care. They can deal with it.
The dark gods are watching. Our warband holds the advantage. Fatality confirmed.
Do chicks come to pet El Palo? Or you scare them? I probably scare them off. I don't know. Whenever I walk him, I try and actively avoid people. So. And also, the times of day that I walk him, there's not really many people out.
We are siege breakers. Special deployment ready.
Griffin is afraid of Vera Dark. I don't know who that is. Be gone, foul wench, from thou prey. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's from thine. It doesn't matter.
Resupply cache, part of the plan.
She's a ginger chick. Yeah, I don't know.
Releasing frag grenade. The moment is now. The true gods have further use of me.
PC gamers have that one lazy, jobless friend living on their couch all day. It's called the Xbox gamer. Well, or in my case, you just don't have any friends at all, so. You say, that's what happens when you don't take your pills. Yeah, I don't know if any of my real life friends or former friends even play video games anymore. I would doubt it. A lot of them were pretty normie, so.
Perturabo. Our warband is halfway there.
No, most of them are not married. I mean, a few of them are, but not most. No. I don't think you guys fully understand the extent to which, like, guys under the age of 30 are not dating.
He was too frail for this war.
Like, 70%, if not higher, of guys under the age of 30 are single. So, yeah, there's not many people my age getting married.
Death cannot claim what Iron already owns.
Ironically, the cousin whose wedding I'm about to go to, I think he just turned 30, I believe, or is about to. So it tracks, bro. No, they're not the exception because I've literally seen their social media accounts. They're not married.
The true gods have further use of me. He was weak, so he died.
Yeah, the 30 is the new 20 cope is sad, honestly.
Iron endures all.
You're still a child at 25. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not.
Now is the time.
What's sad is, bro, is 80% of us would have all been married by age 25, 50 years ago.
I will not fail Perturabo.
Quite sad, isn't it?
We are siege breakers. The moment is now.
Like, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, my parents, when they were, like, I think late 20s, early 30s, were, like, an anomaly for not being married yet. And here I am about the same age, not even dating, so... Times have definitely changed. That's for sure.
I am not so easily slain. He was too frail for this war.
And probably not for the better.
Frag grenade out. Iron endures all.
Yeah, my dad's definitely more of like a social person. Like, he enjoys, you know, talking with people and stuff. So, like, he's got like a big network of friends and everything like that from over the years. So he's much more personable.
Death cannot claim what Iron already owns. Casualty reported. Now is the time. The true gods have further use of you. Fallen behind. Fatality confirmed.
I don't think you realize, but like pretty much every single person that works in like a low income level position job in my area is a fucking Mexican, bro. Like, I shit you not. Like, almost nobody who works in any sort of service job is white or even American. They're all immigrants. So, yeah, you say, like, oh, talk to the Wendy's cashier. It's like, yeah, if she even speaks English. So, that's the thing. I live in a fucking, you know, as Joe Biden called it, racial jungle. A multicultural fucking hellhole. So, yeah. Nope, can't do it. You guys underestimate truly how fucked my area is. Yeah, it probably is worse than California. Because in California, what? You have Asians, you have Hispanics, and you have whites, pretty much. And then some blacks in certain areas. But the thing is with DC, is we have Arabs, Indians, Asians, you know, basically every single type of Hispanic you can think of. I mean, it's like literally just, I don't know, bro. You will be in an area and you will not see any white people anywhere. Like, genuinely. If I go into certain stores, like Costco, for example, sometimes I'm like the only white guy in there. It's crazy. You know, sometimes you'll go into a place and the only people you'll see in there is Balbeer and family. You work at Costco, so I'm taking it you got your $30 an hour pay raise or whatever it is. You get $30 an hour now. Yeah, I genuinely do not enjoy going out in public where I live. Like, I don't even like going to stores anymore. So, I used to enjoy like going to Best Buy and things like that, but it's like now every time you go to like a retail store, you're stuck behind some fuck who doesn't speak English, and it's like, holy fucking shit. So, I don't go out in public anymore. It's just more irritating than anything else.
Our warband holds the advantage. I will not fail, Perturabo.
But most Hispanics talk English and then they make fun of you in Spanish, so yeah. Well, they don't make fun of me because I'm not around them, so there you go. I don't know. I just look forward to the day I get the fuck out of this area. I genuinely dislike living here. There is nothing for me here.
not so easily slain.
Rodeo girls? Yeah, no thanks.
Fatality confirmed. Blind faith. We are iron. Special deployment ready.
Alexandria is the general area I live in, but not exactly. Alexandria is like 3 minutes from me. Actually, no, it's probably a little more than that. It used to be 3 minutes from me when I lived in Pentagon City.
He was too frail for this war. Iron within, iron.
I think we're good. My extender didn't come back on, so I don't know how fast my internet is right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's showing my Ethernet's not back yet. I don't fucking know. Maybe it won't come back on. Check. It's showing it's fine. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait. Yeah, sometimes it takes that the longest to boot back up. Shit. There we go. Should be good now. We're so back. That's right, yeah. They're probably doing construction or something. I don't fucking know. Who knows, man? Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. No happen again. Who knows if this is even gonna work now? MCC might be so dead. Okay, my Ethernet's back now. Sweet. Alright, well that's good. Yeah, the local youths on their way to philosophy and medical school took a pile of copper wire. Unfortunately, it was still plugged in, killing all of them in the process, but it also cycled the power. Gotta change my light bar again. Let's see. I have like a light strip on the back of my computer desk, and every time the power goes out, it changes the color for whatever reason. Alright, well, I guess this game's cooked. No such luck, man. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, fuck! It just did 0.1. It was exactly 1,500 hours when I exited. Now it's 1,500.1. Damn. I guess I can never play another game. I think MCC is my most played. Yeah, it is. 1,500, then 1,200 for Modern Warfare 2. Then 1,000 for CSGO. 324 for Destiny 2. 215 for Elden Ring. Almost 200 for Valheim. 163 for Halo Infinite. This game I accidentally left running. Or actually, I didn't accidentally. I closed it out, but it was still running as like a background process. So Steam counted a bunch of hours. Rebirth getting up there? Yeah. I have what? 23 hours. On Dark Ages, where is it? 18. I guess we could just get that to 20. Can't stop playing video games. That's right, dude. I have 1,500 FPS right now. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, man. 1,500 FPS on the fucking retard screens. I don't even remember if this was a good level or not. Oh, it's a mech one. I guess that should be kind of obvious because of the image, but whatever. Yeah, this game sped up is just so much better. Like, look how much better the mech sequence looks with the speed ticked up. Well, I don't even think there's difficulty-based achievements. It's literally just, you know, do all the collectathon shit. Yeah, the thing is, if I don't care about PlayStation trophies, I definitely don't care about Steam achievements. Like, Steam achievements are the most soulless thing on, like, probably the entirety of gaming. Like, the fact that Steam doesn't level you up based on achievements is annoying as hell. Because they want to monetize the trading cards. Loot. Yeah, Steam badges are just another way to monetize, so unfortunately. Oh yeah, shit. Wrong button. Like, people who say they don't understand the Dark Souls comparison to, like, the boss fights in this game, I really have to question that. Like, that's exactly what this is. It's block and parry, and then, you know, get your attack opening. Then he turns into a Hokyoku Aizen. Dude, one of those fireballs just melted my entire shield.
Enough of this!
He got vaxxed. R.I.P. Doom guy. He just got the fucking jab, guys. The world's first COVID vaccination. Mahekin Dragarino. And then you get to fight him again, dude, because that was, you know, so much fun. Let's see. Is Tony Esquire with the 10 sub Griffin new streaming schedule? Nah, I've just been sick the past few days. Just finished a 2.5-mile run. First activity since March shoulder surgery. Well, nice, man. Still can't use weights for another 3 months, though. Rehab at Walter Reed Medical Center. Well, I'm glad you're on the road to recovery at the very least. But, yeah, no, this isn't a new streaming schedule. It's just, I've been sick the past couple days. So I woke up at like 4, so I decided might as well stream. Because I just watch TV or doom scroll anyway. So.
Buying as much much time as you can.
If you could actually shield dash without a target, it would be a lot better. Like, you could use it as like an advanced movement system. But alas, you cannot. Soycast guy, the 2 Stellar Babes 2 confirmed for 2026. Yeah, that'll be nice. I'm glad that game's getting a sequel. I saw that. I'm glad that, you know, they're actually making a second one. That was a genuinely enjoyable game for multiple different reasons, but yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Parry, 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 parry. Yeah, that's why I have the modifiers on, to make it less of a parry spam. Yeah, I can't wait to hear the, you know, the cries from the faux censorship crowd, too. Oh my god, dude, her tits literally aren't dripping out of her fucking shirt, dude. You can't see her breast milk leaking when she gets hit in the chest. You know, censored experience. I mean, it's just, bro, I don't know. I don't know how you can look at that game and be like, yeah, it was censored. Especially if you look at, like, the Nier DLC skins. Like, holy fuck. They buffed the shit out of her stats, let's just say, in that DLC. But that's how the Gooner mind works, bro. Unless they see someone literally getting fucked in front of them, they're like, oh, this isn't explicit enough for me. You know, unless there's literally a sex scene every 5 minutes, then it's not enough. Dude, there's something really fishy about the sliders in this game. So, like, for example, I have this on 200 damage, right? It would take way more than 2 times the amount of shots that I'm doing right now to do as much damage. So I don't think the sliders are accurate when it comes to, like, damage output. I don't think so. Because, like, that big guy I just killed, the Cyber Demon, he would take way more than 2 shotgun shells to, like, you know, get his arm ready to execute. Same with that. Like, there's no way I could kill that in 4 shots, let's say. So there's something fishy about the sliders and shit in this. It's not exact. A Funky Pop? Nice. Love me some Funky Pops. Dude, in every single Elder Scrolls game, the difficulty's whack as fuck. Like, do you really think I'd be able to kill that thing in 3 shots if I was not on, if I was on 100 damage? Like, there's something fishy about the modifiers. Another funky pop. Let's go, dude. I love my funky pops. Alright, so I need to get over there. Alright. Dude, these maps are just way too big. It's like such a pain in the ass. Doom is all about the funky pops. That's right, man. If we ain't talking funky pops, then what the fuck are we doing? Oops. So I need to get over there. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Yeah, these funky pops ain't gonna collect themselves.
It's my job to bring them home.
Okay, well, how the fuck do you get up there? So I need to get up there. They really put out Stellar Blade, then they then the censored version saying sales won't drop. They didn't really censor it though. What did they censor? They changed a few skins prior to launch that they never showed off. Nothing that was ever advertised was changed at any point. So the whole censorship argument's kind of dumb. Because at no point was the game ever changed prior to launch from what was already previously shown. And then all the skins that were so-called censored got put into the full game just in a different form later down the line. So it was like a faux outrage anyway. I need to get over there. But I guess maybe the best course of action is this way, maybe? Oh, fuck. Dude, I get so turned around on these maps. So, I guess this way. No. So I need to get up there. But the question is how. Maybe down this way. Yeah, this might be it. Yeah. Alright. Yo, what? I guess you have to do this. Yeah. There we go. I think that's everything. Dude, I got a trophy!
Approaching. Hazard. Hangar.
Players getting close.
Dude, the remnants have so much health in this. Squish.
Advent ship is taking off.
Waiting on Asterix signal.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes it.
I can't believe they nerfed the shit out of Berserk in this, too. Like, why aren't you just using your bare fists to beat the ever-living shit out of them?
Kill him. Avenge your god. I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war.
And then you kill him off screen, bro. So disappointing. Like, bro, what type of execution is that for the fucking Doom Slayer? Like, this has microslop written all over it. Oh, it can't be too brutal. No violence, guys. It's a boring execution anyway, so skip. Skip. 99%? What the fuck? I guess these. Kill 2 Cosmic Baron demons. I don't even know where you do that. Alright, well. Oh well. I got all the funky pops, dude. Yeah, you just use the big fucking crossbow or whatever the hell. Whatever it's labeled in this game. I don't think it's big fucking crossbow. But yeah, I'm mixed on this game too, personally. Alright, so do we get to 20 hours? No. 19.3. Like, a lot of these missions are just super forgettable. Like, I don't even remember half of them. Which is bad. Like, I just know this one was way too big. Yeah, I would probably guess that about 1.5 to 2 million people played this in Goy Pass.
Oxygen levels depleting.
Oh, it's this mission. Fuck.
Creed Maker. Signal lost. Commander Theory. Signal detected.
Become a passport, bro, Griffin. No. I don't want to pound third world pussy. Yeah, this is a really shitty mission. Yeah, I really wish I did end up liking this game a lot more than I did. I don't, it just feels like it's missing something. I just don't like the parry, number one, but it just doesn't feel unique. Like, it almost feels like an eternal DLC, you know? Where it's like one gimmick weapon got drawn out to the entirety of a game. The gimmick weapon, of course, being the, whatever it's called, shield. I almost feel like the shield should have been like a, you know, final 3 mission type item. Like, you play the entire game as like a normal FPS, and then in the last 3 missions, you get introduced to the shield, and it changes up the entire way you play the game. And that way, it doesn't feel like you're doing the exact same thing the entire time. I mean, I still like the game overall, that's the thing. It's just, I don't think anywhere near, you know, my love of 2016 and then Eternal, but, you know, I don't think it's bad. It's just different, but not in a way that, you know, really resonates that much with me. But I don't think it's bad. Mechanically, it's sound. It's just, you know, is it your style of game or not? Is more the question. See, I really wish you could use the shield to, like, dash, even if there's no enemies around. That would also be a big improvement, but no such luck. Oh, shit. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, that was my biggest gripe with Eternal too, is having to use certain weapons. I agree. But with this, you basically have to parry. So it's almost the same thing, if not worse, because in this instance, there's no variety. Because it's just one mechanic the entire fucking game, and the game's longer than Eternal was. So the gimmick wears, you know, wears out its welcome extra quick. I don't really ever feel like Doom 2016's too slow. I don't know. I've never really gotten that feeling. I think Doom 2016's base movement's faster than Eternal, actually. It just doesn't have a dash. There we go. I already missed some shit. Oh, well. Yeah, of course the Get Good crowd has appeared, which, you know, is pretty fucking ironic, because, you know, as soon as you add parrying to a game, Get Good enters the conversation, because the FromSoft retards can't fucking comprehend a game that either doesn't have dodge rolls or parry mechanics. Like, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Studio. Community. I responded. Yeah, here we go. Look at this shit, bro. Complaining about parrying is such a self-report. Just say you have shit timing and work on your skill issue. It's no different than dodging in the last game. That is a complete fucking lie. Ah, yes, the Doom franchise and FPS genre, known for their... parrying mechanics. Fuck off, cock gobblers, what I said.
It's called innovation. Eternal did it, and now Dark Ages is doing it too. Learn to adapt or step aside and let the... Listen to this fucking retard, bro. Subhumans. Literal subhumans. Doom and other FPS games also aren't known for rock, paper, scissors type combat. Oh my god. Nor are they known for Oh my, dude, these fucking tourists. These fucking tourists! And yet Eternal had both. You've turned into the exact type of person you used to make videos on whenever they had criticism of Eternal. I miss when you were cool. And this guy's name is Markiplier's alt account. This guy definitely gets beat the fuck up, bro. And rightfully so. He is definitely... Oh, wait, my soundboard's off. Shit. But yeah, he's definitely a cocksucking homosexual who probably gets his fucking ass beat by his alcoholic father, who calls him a fucking fanook to his face constantly because he caught him watching My Little Pony porn. And then we got this guy. Let's see. You're reviewing the game without having beaten it. You are a clown. I've beaten it twice. In the video, you said you hadn't beaten it yet. I was on the final boss when I made the video. What a massive amount of game left. I know, guys. Literally, your entire opinion will change dramatically between, like, the fucking final boss and the ending of a fucking first-person shooter. And when did I ever say it's a review? I never said it was a review. I just said Doom the Dark Ages wasn't what I expected. I didn't even title it a review. It says, a review of something without seeing the ending, absolute clown. I said, you are just a retard, have a good one. Reviewing a movie without seeing the ending, see how that goes, you clown. It's a fucking but do you see how, like, brain dead the fucking dick riders are for this? Like, bro, reviewing a movie without seeing the ending. So even these fucking retards think it's a movie game now because it has too many cutscenes. So we've brought in the fucking Goy Pass, the movie game crowd, and the Souls community all into one. Posting a movie review without seeing the ending or a book review without reading the end. None of these people are talking about video games. Yeah, sorry, the game's not going to fundamentally change in the final boss fight. Like, oh my god. Let's see. I think there was another one too. Finally, someone else who hates parrying. Why? Because you suck at it? There you go, bro. That's the Souls community for you. Why don't you like something? Well, because I'm just not a fan of it. Well, it must be because you suck, dude. Like, these fucking losers have no actual, like, identity outside of their perceived ability at a fucking video game, man, and it's really sad, honestly. Alright, what the fuck just happened? I guess that was supposed to happen. Like, their sense of self-worth is directly linked to their, you know, perceived skill level at gaming.
which is fucking sad, honestly. But, you know, not surprising, unfortunately. In today's day and age. Oh, this song's from Xenoblade, right? I gotta check. Sounds like it. Yeah. Toragath, that big city. Okay. I thought I recognized that. I wonder how you get up there. I should finish Xenoblade 2 at some point, but I don't even remember how the combat system works really that well, so it'd probably be a disaster. Because I'm at a grinding spot, too. This game really does run very well on this GPU. So next streams, I have to find... I gotta dig out my old Switch and transfer the save data to my OLED. And I don't know where my old Switch is. But I did buy a Xenoblade Chronicles X, finally. So I do have that now. Yeah, Elden Ring was the trendy game to have because of the, you know, popularity of Souls with streamers. That's mainly what was driving, you know, the sales and shit. Yeah, notice how Expedition 33 didn't have any problem flexing the sale count, even though the game launched in Goy Pass. So that's what I mean, bro. Anybody who trusts numbers from these companies when they don't just give you straight up sales, then most likely they're trying to hide something. I guess we could check how many people actually finished it. Isn't there a way? Let's see on Steam. Since I have it open. I don't have it on a console, so I can't check it on there. Achievements. Oh, I guess you can't tell because it's different endings. So I guess Hore Lu would be a good way to judge. So 41% of people beat Hore Lu. So about 60% of people never finish the game. Which on PC, that number is probably skewed because you can fucking cheat. So it's probably a lot higher because you can fucking hack and cheat. Well, I guess not hack, you can mod. But yeah. The PC stats are probably skewed positively. See how many people have beaten Rebirth. Although some of them are secret, right? Chapter 11, Chapter 12, Chapter 14. So 22.6% have beaten it. Bro, that's crazy. 85% of people won a single battle. Like, think about that. There's 15% of people who bought this game, literally went to the menu and never touched it. It's like, bro, what? Why did you even buy it? It makes no sense, bro. It makes absolutely no sense. You bought a game to open the main menu. But whatever, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Is you can just play it on Goy Pass, which, you know, for a game that's not really, I don't think, amazing, maybe it is kind of just like a maybe one or two done type title. You play it once or twice and you got your fill. So, yeah. I mean, you can easily 100% this game within 20 hours, so. And there's not really like a huge amount of replay value unless you really enjoy fucking with the sliders over and over and over again. Do you think Part 3 will be on PC day one? I hope so, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what kind of deal they have signed. Hopefully it does. We want Part 3 to do very, very well. Yeah, the bundle for Part 3 is going to be wild, because they gave away Remake for free if you pre-ordered Rebirth, so they're going to give probably Part 1 and Part 2 for free if you pre-order, like, the Deluxe Edition or whatever of Remake Part 3. No, I gotta go take my dog to the groomer soon. He's gotta go get groomed. He's gotta get a fresh cut. He's gonna get cleaned, his ears cleaned out, get his butt squeezed, nails trimmed, so he'll be looking nice and fresh when he comes back. Yeah, Rebirth was on sale on Steam before it came out. They usually do that, the pre-order discounts. Yeah. They did the same thing for Remake. Ayo, butt squeezed? Yeah. They get their glands extracted is what it's called. So they don't get shrimp butt. Damn fancy? I don't think it's fancy. It's just what you do when you get him groomed. He's getting the works. Am I going to play Mind's Eye? I don't even know what that is, so probably not. I bought this, but I haven't tried it yet. The Tainted Grail, the Skyrim clone. I haven't tried it yet. Do I do it myself? No, I'm taking him to the groomer to get it all done. So I'm just gonna drop him off and I'll pick him up probably around noon. Takes like 3 hours. He doesn't like going, but it's too bad. He hasn't been in a while because, you know, I just wash him here every once in a while. But he needs to get his hair cut because, like, the fur around his paws is getting long, as well as on his belly. So we don't want splash damage. But yeah, he looks like a lab every time I take him there because they just chop the shit off of when it comes to his hair. They trim him really, really low. But oh well. I'll have a yellow lab, I guess, for a few weeks. No, it actually feels good for dogs to get their butt squeezed, actually. Because it starts to itch if they don't get it done, and they'll start, like, you know, biting and licking at their butt all day. So it actually is a relief to get it done. Like, I'm sure they don't like it in the moment, but it, you know, feels good probably afterwards. I'm a scalper? Absolutely. So this has pretty positive reviews. I have to try it out, I guess. Oh my god, bro, my favorite game publisher, CD Projekt Red. And they're what? One good game? Wowie zowie, dude. Can you even call CD Projekt Red a publisher? I mean, what? They've made 4 games in the span of 3 decades? Like, would you even call that a publisher? I would just call them a developer at that point. Like a dev studio, not a publisher. Alright, well, I guess I should probably get going. I gotta get ready to take my dog in about 15 to 20 minutes, so go take him out, let him go pee, and then gotta pack him up in the car. And it's off to the the groomer. So, have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody, and I'll talk to all y'all later. Peace out, guys.